Ever felt like you forgot something important, but you don't know what? A word, a face, a laugh. This isn't just any story. Because this story, no one was meant to remember. No one, except you, Lucas, 17. Hair a little messy, faint dark circles under his eyes, like he didn't quite sleep. His desk, second from the back, by the window. Cold light seeps through the foggy glass. Like every morning, he sits down without a word. Class hasn't started, but his mind is already far away. He turns his head slightly. Third row, an empty chair. More empty than usual. Dust seems to have settled over that desk, like time moves faster there. Etched into the worn wood, the letter E, carved in anger, or sorrow, or both. Lucas narrows his eyes. He leans in. His finger brushes the edge of the desk. Something metallic. A forgotten earring. Small, petal-shaped, rusted. It looks like it's been waiting a long time.
Where is the girl who sat here?
Silence. The teacher keeps writing formulas on the board, unaware. A few classmates glance at him, puzzled. A girl in the back row raises an eyebrow, unimpressed.
What girl? No one's ever sat there.
Lucas swallows hard. His eyes return to the earring. Something breaks inside. A very thin thread. He opens his notebook, looks for the attendance list he scribbled down weeks ago. Just below his name, a faded line, a nearly erased name. The graphite left a shadow. His pencil traces the void. And for a moment, he feels like he's about to remember something he never knew. Lucas is asleep. He twists under the covers. His breathing is shallow. His brows are furrowed. A white forest. Untouched snow. Everything is still. Too still. No footprints. No birds. No broken branches. But Lucas knows he's been here. He doesn't remember it with words. He remembers it with his body. A tight chest. Between the trees, something sways. A red scarf, hanging from a branch. Soft, like floating in water. Like someone left it there, to be found. Lucas moves closer. The scarf dances, as if it senses someone coming. A silhouette appears in the distance. Blurry, tall, feminine. Standing by a swing that hangs from nowhere. She doesn't walk. She waits.
Don't forget me. I existed.
Lucas jolts awake, gasping. Silence in the room. Just his breathing. He grabs his notebook. Without thinking, starts drawing. His hand moves on its own. A delicate face. Big, tired eyes. A faint smile. A bike leaning against a wall. A swing. A pendant shaped like a petal. He checks his photo gallery. Swipes through. Nothing. Looks through the class group chat. No changes. No new name. No new girl. Is he imagining all of it? Or is he the only one who remembers? What others chose to forget? The school library. Old wing. Nobody usually goes there. Lucas walks slowly between narrow aisles, runs his fingers along the spines of books, as if looking for something. Nameless. A shelf shutters. A book falls. On its own. Lucas freezes, looks both ways, bends down. A thick covered diary, no title, almost like it was waiting. He opens it.
My name is Emma. If someone's reading this, please, remember me.
He flips through the pages with trembling hands. Emma had a gift. A terrible one. She could absorb the pain of others. She made people feel lighter, even if they didn't know why. so everyone loved being near her. But with every tear that wasn't hers, something inside her faded. And in time, they started forgetting her. A teacher stopped saying her name. A friend didn't recognize her in the hallway. Her parents stopped setting an extra plate at dinner.
I'm fading, and I don't know how to stop it.
Lucas closes the diary, tears in his eyes, and he understands.
Emma was real, and they're erasing her.
Lucas finds an address scribbled in the diary's margins. Leaves school, crosses town, follows an unmarked path. At the end, a gray house. Old, lifeless, no windows, no signs of life. He pushes the door. Rusted, it groans open. Inside, floating dust. Time suspended. In a corner, a rusted bicycle. Small, tied to the handlebar. The red scarf. Lucas picks it up, holds it to his chest, closes his eyes. He climbs a broken staircase. Each step protests. An old tape recorder on a table. Dust on the buttons. He presses play.
If you're hearing this, then a part of me still remains. Don't let them erase me. Don't let forgetting take me. Because forgetting hurts more than dying.
Lucas collapses to the floor, embraces the diary, and suddenly, memories that aren't his flood his mind. Laughter, scents, images he never lived, but feel like his own. Emma is coming back. Through him, Lucas reads the final pages. They mention anchor protocol, an experiment to create emotional guardians out of empathetic teens. Emma was the last one. The volunteers began vanishing from collective memory, as if the human brain activated a defense mechanism. Forget the one who carries too much pain. Lucas realizes if he remembers her, he'll lose things, friends, moments, pieces of himself. But if he forgets, no one will be left to remember her at all. Lucas closes his eyes, enters a white space. A rootless tree floats in the air. Under it, Emma.
You can't stay here. If you do, you'll lose everything.
I'd rather lose it than live knowing I lost you before I even knew you.
She trembles. A single tear falls. They embrace. The world disappears in a burst of light. Lucas wakes up in bed. He doesn't remember the dreams, but he feels different. On his desk, a drawing. A girl with a red scarf. He stares at it, picks up a pen, writes.
Once, there was a girl no one remembered. But as long as someone imagines her, she lives.
Through the window, a red bicycle passes by. A girl looks at him, smiles. Lucas, not knowing why, smiles back. Something in his soul recognizes her. Maybe not all memories live in the mind. Some live in the soul. In the empty spaces we can't name. In the silences where something is missing, and we don't know why. Emma didn't fully return. She couldn't, because the world no longer had a place for her. Her name dissolved in pages, in photos, in echoes of the hallways. And yet, something remains. A glance from a red bicycle. A scarf fluttering on a windless day. A tear that falls without reason when hearing a random melody. Because some memories don't die. They hide. They're planted. And when someone dares to imagine them again, even for a second, Emma breathes again. You, listening to this, you, who felt something missing without knowing why. Maybe you're not broken. Maybe you just remember someone no one else could.